Alright, welcome back to the Premier channel. Got another review for you tonight. It's going to be the Luxe Nano with the mini Skrr S tank right there. And it in fact is black. Without waiting any longer, let's go ahead and pop it open and take a look at it. This is a 5 to 80 watt device. If you're new to this, if you're upgrading, this is ideal. Even if you want a backup, this is definitely the way to go. With 80 watts, that's plenty of power. 2 amp quick charge, or it's 2500 milliamp internal battery. It's going to get from 0 up to 100 super fast, hour and a half, 2 hours max. It's going to get you where you need to be. You have a large fire button here, same as any other device. 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. So let's go ahead and just turn it on. Takes a second to warm up. So we're doing that. You have your micro USB, you have your wattage down, your wattage up, as you can see. 1, 2, 3. That will get into your settings, variable voltage, custom curved wattage, bypass for the more experienced, and then your settings, and then you can go ahead and exit. Honestly, wattage, if you're buying this kit, you're going on wattage, so we're going to focus on that. This does lock when it goes to sleep. You just have to click the fire button 3 times. In this instance, it's going to say check atomizer, and there's nothing there, but it's locked. 1, 2, 3. And now it's unlocked. So there you go. That's simple. That's really all there is to it. It's super straightforward, not complicated at all. Before we get into the tank, let's just go ahead and set that aside, and we'll go look at what accessories it comes with. You have your spare glass. Go ahead and pop this out. You have your spare coil as well. That's going to be the mesh. We'll get into what's pre-installed. Let's just dump all that out of there. You have your user manual, of course. And you have your warranty information. They were kind enough to send a bunch of vape bands and different colored O-rings if you want to personalize it a little bit. Some little goodies right there, and then your micro USB. That's, all the standards with the exception of all the extra vape bands and the different colored O-rings. Nice of them. Go ahead and put those aside. Alright, this is a mini Skrr tank. This is 24 millimeters. So it's not super big. We'll pop it on in the mod in a second so you can see how it lines up. This one here, you just twist to take it off. You'll expose the fill slot right there. Super smooth threading, easy to operate. Then you have your 1, 2, and 3 adjustable airflows. It does have a stop to it. They're a little bit smaller, so it's going to be a little bit tighter of a draw, but you're going to get plenty of clouds. We'll see how much. We'll test that here in a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and take that off. As you can see in there, you have a mesh coil. Plenty of juice slots for that coil to stay saturated. Mesh is the way to go. It's going to get you the flavor. It's going to get you the production. Take this out. Again, threading, well done. Very well done. Then you have your top of your 510 there, your 510 threading, and that really wraps it up. I mean, that's all there is to it. So all we have left to do is go ahead and pop out the coil. I'm going to use this one because I like this particular mesh style. Just go ahead and button that down in there. I did not pre-saturate it, so today I'm going to be using a Blue Raz cream. It's a Blue Raz with just a touch of cream to it. It's absolutely delicious. If you like your creams, if you like Blue Raz, just go ahead and pick you up some of that. Just saturate this real quick. I gotta say, I like the coils, especially mesh coils, for one reason in particular. They're really easy to saturate. You can just run that around like so. It gets right in there super quick. And go around the sides again. You essentially keep going until it's just not saturating as fast with the e-juice. Alright. One more time on the inside. Let it get in there nice and thick. Now this is a 3.5 mil tank, so you're going to get plenty of juice capacity, especially if you're running that coil a little bit lower than what's recommended or right at its starting point. It's going to get you over for a few hours. But I'm excited to see what it does on this flavor. That's what I'm waiting on. You know, mesh coils have made a huge comeback when they first came out. And for that reason, I have fell in love with them. Alright, let's go ahead and put the top cap on. There we go. I'm just going to do a few dry pulls real quick, just to make sure it's saturated. We're going to get a quick vape on it, go over some pros, some cons, and wrap it up. Alright, we got her saturated. Let's go ahead and pop that right on the center. Just like so. And make sure that's nice and tight. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, now we're back in business. We're going to go ahead and just start at 45 watts. Go back. It does go down in 1 watt increments. That is definitely a plus in my book. Let's go ahead and get it a quick vape, see how it does. Not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and turn it up a little bit more. Let's go up to 60. Alright, so even at a lower wattage than what I'm accustomed to, the flavor's on point. I was a little skeptical about the airflow with the smaller board slots, but it's impressed me. It's worked well. It's a little noisy, but the flavor's there, the pull's there, and it's overall, it's not a tight draw at all. So hands down, I would say I recommend it. Pros, compact, on the go, fast charging, sleek. I mean, they did an amazing job with the design aspect of it. My only con would be if you try to vape on it before the screen locks, you'll adjust the wattage and you'll have to readjust it, let it go to sleep, and then wake it back up and vape on it so your wattage stays locked. Outside of that, that's the only con. Hey, so if you're looking for an upgrade, you're looking to get in the vape game and get off those analogs, check this out. I highly recommend it. All right, have a good